Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Tony Law Show. And today I want to be doing something a little bit different rather than just helping you just procrastinate. Why, personally for me, I have a huge perfume collection. I've always been a fan of perfume, colognes, whatever you like to call them. I call them fragrances. And what I want to do today is talk more about it and actually do a little bit of a review on my scent of the day. As you can see, this is raw, uncut footage. There is no planning behind it. There is no agenda, there is no nothing like that. It's purely, you can have me in the background. Stuff you can have in your background, stuff that you can fall asleep to, stuff that maybe you are working and you just want some background noise. You don't want white noise, that kind of thing. That's the agenda of the Tony Law Show. So, something that I've always liked to have in the background was perfume reviews. So here we go. We're going to do, this is a 200 milliliter bottle of L'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent. It's good. It's good stuff. To me, it smells really fresh. Like here, right now, I got out of a shower quite recently, so I'm quite warm, quite hot. It's kind of a cool kind of day here. It's a spring, but the weather's kind of, it's not that great. So right off the top, you get a bit of an apple, like a very warm but crisp kind of apple kind of note. I'm going to spray it on me. Spray it here. Let's get a spray in. Now, for me, when I test a perfume or something like that, I like to spray from like a huge distance so it misses a little bit. Now, ordinarily, that will waste your perfume. It's not the most ideal way to spray your perfume because half of it probably is going somewhere. But when you spray from a distance, you get more of the top notes, which is like the lighter bit, the beginning of the scent, right? When you spray like that, it kind of alters the scent a little bit. It's a little bit too strong. And it's a little bit not as great to sniff up close. So when you're in the department store or, in the States, you guys have the Macy's and what else do you have? Sephora, Macy's, those are the big ones, Bloomingdale's. Spray from a distance. If you're going to spray on tester strips, spray from a distance, mist it. So you kind of get like a sense of the fragrance, the perfume, without really like damaging your nose or getting like a wrong impression. So, what did I get? Yeah, you definitely like. I get it. It's like a sparkly kind of citrusy. No, not citrusy. Like maybe a little bit of citrus in it, but like apple-ish, warming but sparkle warming kind of vibe to it, and it's quite pleasant. It's very calming kind of scent, which is kind of like why I want to put it in. I'm gonna look up Fragrantica, which is a good resource right now, and read you out the notes. Tell you more, bit more. It's fresh. It's described as a fresh, spicy. Second, the main accord is fresh, spicy. Second, secondary accord that most people voted was a citrus. Interesting. So, ginger is the main. Is that ginger? Ginger is the top note. The main top note. It doesn't really have apple in it, huh? So it's got that citrusy, zesty, citrusy. It smells very. It's fresh, but it's warming. So I'm assuming that's like a spice or something like that. Like at the very beginning, it kind of reminds me of a little bit of. Was it Tommy? I think it's Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger. And that one has a real strong apple pie kind of chord going through it. This smells like a fresher, more invigorating version of that. I definitely feel like this. It definitely smells really good. Like some perfumes don't really smell like that great close up, but this one close up quite cool. You know, some perfumes are too piercing. This is a very calm one. This one I don't think you can really overspray. I mean, yeah, it's not like a projection beast or anything like that. It's a good perfume. Like if you're just gonna chill around the house and like you don't really want to project, you just want like a comfort kind of scent for yourself. This is great. Like I'm gonna rock this scent today. Just gonna rock it. I think it's gonna be a great scent just to wear around the house. Get some work done. Just relax, unwind. It's a good scent for that. If you want something that's a little bit stronger, beast mode. If I calm down a little bit, like later, like man, I really feel like wearing Fahrenheit. Wait, let me reach for Fahrenheit. 1 second. But I break the bottles. This is Fahrenheit. Bottle Fahrenheit, old school stuff. Oh yeah. Now this is something you don't want to sniff at because it's so pungent. It's so damn strong. It's so damn pungent. I hope you're enjoying these fragrance reviews. I don't know. Or me talking about fragrances. Like, I know the previous video you guys were like a lot more excited about just mindless shit. Can I say shit on YouTube? I don't know. I hope so. I think so. Talking about fragrances. Yeah, it smells like petrol. This is one that you definitely want to miss. Just for if you're gonna test. Yeah, so strong. Like this is a very neutral scent, but this is the low. By the way, these bottles may look quite big. They are. This is a 200 milliliter bottle of Loam, and this is a 200 milliliter bottle of Fahrenheit. Now, this is the Fahrenheit original. Now, I know there are many Fahrenheits out there. There's Dior makes. This is by Christian Dior. That's by Yves Saint Laurent. This bottle, yeah, Fahrenheit. They make Fahrenheit 32, a whole bunch of different Fahrenheits. Some editions, stuff like that. This is the classic. This is the old school stuff. I think this came out 80s or 90s or something like that when it first introduced. It's definitely really strong. And it suits it's definitely a winter fragrance. Now, it's spring here right now. but I think he can rock it because it has a very strong violet note. Like I did mention, it has like a kind of like a petrol kind of a chord, but it has this very strong violet note. I think violet is the main note here. Let me pull that up and double check. How are you guys doing today? Why did I type in violet in Fragrantica? Fahrenheit. Christian Dior. So the main note is leather. But I think off the top there's a crap ton of violet. So, Fahrenheit by Christian Dior is a woody floral musk fragrance for men. Fahrenheit was launched in 1988, so right between the 80s and 90s. Kind of right about that. Fahrenheit was created by Jean-Louis Sivac and Michael Alamriac. Top notes are lavender. No, it's not violet, it's lavender. My bad. No, violet is the top note. This is the main, one of the top notes. Top notes, lavender, mandarin, orange, hawthorn. What? Don't know. Nutmeg, cedar, bergamot, chamomile, lemon. Middle notes are nutmeg, honeysuckle, carnation, sandalwood, violet leaf, jasmine, lily of the valley, and cedar. Base notes are leather, tonka bean, amber, patchouli, musk, vetiver. I don't know where that French accent came from. I know, but you know what? Actually, today, I just had a workout and a shower. But damn, like my ears are like ringing, like it's like got water or something like stuck inside. So like it's almost like I'm hearing myself like twice. So I don't know, like maybe I need some coffee or something. I don't know how coffee solves this, but it solves a lot of problems. Yeah, I don't know. Like some guy said, "What a perfume!" As opposed to too many reviewers here, I am in deep love with his gasoline smell, and that's the reason Dior put that note in the opening to have people get out of Fahrenheit's way. Only the brave will be allowed to go through, and and be rewarded with pure manliness. Legendary bitter leather. The only criticism I may have is towards the middle notes. Indeed, on my skin, the violet has a very soapy transition, nearly a soap middle note. No worries, Fahrenheit. I'm patient because I love you. For 4 winter evenings, 30 plus. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go through the reviews. Newbies to Fahrenheit. Vintage only. Tried to nab a 10-year-old bottle. Yeah, I don't know. A little bit of that come through. It's interesting. This guy's claiming it was a skin scent within 30 minutes of application. Are you a little bit dramatic? A little bit? Slightly. Man, it's all about people reminiscing, saying, "Oh, it was nothing like how it was 10 years ago. 10 years ago was so much better." Yeah, okay, bro. Okay. You know what? I do want a bottle of... There is one that's similar to Dior Homme Intense. Fragrantica. Let's check out Fragrantica. There was one that I wanted to get that was similar to Dior Homme Intense. La vie est belle. Amani C. Those are great ones for women. What's this one called? Valentina Umo Intense. Is it strong? People say it's pretty strong. Yeah, I really want this. I might get a bottle of Valentina Umo Intense. The bottle looks cool. But I don't know, there's something really, I don't know, good that I love with Dior Homme Intense. I'm looking, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm looking at reviews for Valentino Umo Intense. It's saying it's close to DHI, which is Dior Homme Intense, which is like my favorite perfume of all time. Someone's describing Valentino Umo Intense, which smells kind of like Dior Homme Intense, as a Pez dispenser of candies. This guy. Saying that Dior Homme Intense is more melted chocolate, rich, powdery iris smell. Oh, so good, Dior Homme Intense. I don't want to spray so much because I think I have a vintage bottle. I'm wondering if I have another bottle of Dior Homme Intense. I think I do. I think I have one more bottle of vintage Dior Homme Intense. And that's it. Gone. No more. So I don't want to waste it. Same with La Nuit de l'Homme. I don't want to waste it. But you know what? There's always going to be a new king, right? It's always going to be new. There's always going to be more interesting. I should just use the bottles. I wonder how much a Valentino Umo Intense bottle costs. Valentino Umo Intense. Buy. So I'm looking at the buy. Buy. Let's see how much you cost. $113. Jeremy Fragrance. He's impressed, but it's not in his top compliment maker. But it is good. Oh man, it's $160. Shit ain't cheap here, huh? Shit ain't cheap in Australia. Let's see how much a Dior Homme Intense is at Maya, which is same as Debbie Jones, $160. So same kind of price. $160 for 100 milliliter. Yeah. Same kind of price, huh? Now on Netflix for me. Yeah, you know what? Let's have a reaction video. Let's have a reaction to Valentino.
What's up, guys?
Whoa.
Bam! This is Jeremy, and I'm here at
What's up,
PT
Jeremy?
Fragrance, and I'm bringing you this Italian fragrance, which is called Valentino
Valentino
Intense.
Uomo
First of
Intense.
all, yes, this obviously has a big similarity with Dior Homme Intense.
So this is how much I've got left.
Dior Homme Intense is the more
Of
extreme
Dior
fragrance,
Homme
the
Intense.
original, and this is more
So,
of a
it's almost gone,
mass-appealing
this bottle.
monster
I
with
think I
a
have one more
unique
bottle.
twist to it.
That's it.
Alright, so let's start off on how this thing actually smells. A heavy load of iris, definitely
Iris,
a fat load
right?
of tonka bean,
Sounds
and
great.
in the dry down you get more and more
Gotta
leather,
smell.
which makes this fragrance
Dior
masculine.
again.
Before I'm gonna give you my in-depth
Oh,
review about
so
this
good.
fragrance, I first want to show you what girls thought about this
Oh
fragrance.
god,
Let's
it's
go.
so damn.
Alright, so Uomo Intense. What is your opinion on
Brings
Uomo
back
Intense?
college days. Or university, we call it here. You get both, right?
It's not aggressive.
Come closer, man.
It's
Not aggressive.
no.
It's not aggressive.
So I guess that's
Good.
good.
It's sweet,
Sweet.
Good?
but it's not for the young people.
It's a bit mature, manly.
Really?
Yes. It's an 8.
It's an 8.
Yes.
So you like other fragrances more
Yes,
than
I
this?
like other fragrances more, but this is also a good fragrance.
Smell like an old man?
It's good?
It's good.
Very good or just...
It's good.
It's good. Okay. So from 1 to 10, how would you rate this fragrance?
Hey. Acht. Deutsch.
8.
8.
Knew it!
So what do
Ah.
you think about this one? For a man, is this sexy or not?
Is this sexy?
Yes? Average?
Feels like he's almost like hitting her.
It's not super bad, but it's not amazing. Yeah. It depends. It depends on the guy. It's okay.
If 10 is the best fragrance in the world, how would you rate this fragrance?
5. Yeah. 5.
Okay, so what do you think?
I don't know what you think of Dior.
Man. You like it?
Yes.
Yes,
From
this
1
girl
to
likes
10,
it.
if 10 is
Good.
the best,
Yeah.
how would you say is this?
8.
8.
Yes.
Acht.
Perfect.
Oh man, this girl in the green looks like
This fragrance on a
she
man,
has
is it
German
sexy
soda.
or is it not sexy?
Hmm.
Sexy?
Mm.
Damn, it is sexy. So, from 1 to 10, just be honest. 7?
7.
7.
Okay, 7. That's good. What's your favorite men's fragrance? Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit.
Ah. She said La Nuit,
Alright, so
La
as
Nuit
you
de
can
l'Homme,
see,
which is the night version, the night of the man. This is the day version. La Nuit is the
Dior
night.
Homme Intense. Oh my god, what did I just say? But it's actually the case.
What did he
More
say?
appreciated by the girls than Dior Homme Intense. Oh my god, what did I just
Nah,
say?
Valentino
But it's actually the case.
is more
This
than
has balanced
Dior Homme
out
Intense.
the aggressive, piercing, iris lipstick vibe of the Dior Homme Intense fragrance and makes this thing far more mass appealing. This fragrance is great, but you know that I also only care about the Champions League of the fragrances, the best of the best. Most important factor, great performance, great sexy reactions from the ladies. And this thing, yes, it's better than average in any aspect. It has good performance, not very good, not beastly. Dior Homme Intense has better performance than this, but this is definitely better than average. You will get your 7 to 8 hours. That's good. Compliment factor, pretty good as well. Even in
Good
the gym, I
compliment
got
factor.
complimented
It's good.
for this. Sure, there are fragrances that get me more compliments than this, that are even more appreciated by the ladies, but this one has a nice, unique take, and I would really rate it in a high way on the compliment factor. Uniqueness,
Me
that's
too.
also a nice thing. Okay, so I always talk about price, performance, sexiness. Let's take a fragrance like Invictus Aqua. Okay, price, great performance, great sexiness, but the uniqueness of Invictus Aqua totally sucks.
Oh, no, it smells
This thing
so
right
good.
here is very good, and the uniqueness factor
I'm smelling loam right now. which is this perfume. Damn, it smells so good. You can barely smell it compared to this one, which is Fahrenheit. So strong.
Factor. So again,
did you do a review?
Rate, performance better than average, sexiness pretty good. You saw the latest reactions, and uniqueness. It's strong.
Let's have a reaction video.
For me, it's a very solid release, and I gotta tell you guys, I would suggest you this over Dior Homme Intense.
No.
So this is it, guys. That was my review about Valentino Intense. I hope you liked it. Thank you very much for watching.
Okay, let's see. Did you do a review of Dior Homme Intense? Okay, this guy did a battle of Dior Homme Parfum versus Dior Homme Intense. Jeremy Fragrance. Did you? No, you didn't do a video on Dior Homme Intense. I really miss Dior Homme.
YouTube, back here with Beatrice. We're gonna do a rating of two very popular fragrances by Dior.
So
they are
this couple, another fragrance reviewer, is doing battle between Dior Homme Intense, which is the Eau de Parfum version, EDP, versus the Dior Homme Parfum, which is the Parfum version, which is supposed to be really strong and higher in leather. So let's see what they think.
Dior Homme Intense and Dior Homme Parfum. So there's already a couple of videos comparing these two. So
I'm gonna put this away.
I have my favorite. We're gonna find out which one is your favorite. So
yeah.
I sprayed this on paper. Yes, this is a notebook paper. 10 minutes before. So she's not just smelling the top notes, she's smelling a bit of the mid notes. Okay. Okay. I know which one is which. She doesn't know. I mean, she might know.
Does she know? Don't know. Possible.
Okay, so I think that this one is the Parfum.
Okay.
And this one is the Intense.
Why?
The Parfum version has some more masculine notes that this one, the Intense, doesn't have.
Okay. So it's easy to tell because the Dior Homme Parfum leaves like a stain. It's very dark, and the Intense is clean. It doesn't leave any stain. But yeah. Which one do you prefer for a guy?
I prefer the Parfum.
Okay.
Yeah, why? She thinks it's expensive.
It's much more masculine.
You know why? Because it has leather.
Yes.
This one doesn't have. Dior Homme Intense does not have.
Dior Homme Intense smells like makeup somehow.
Yes. This is very popular on the community. Everyone says because it's the iris note.
So sexy.
Lipstick.
The makeup note.
Vibe.
Okay.
Just gets me.
But I get some notes, which is like very soothing. It's very calm and soothing. And this one does not have that note.
I love both.
It's more aggressive. It's more.
For a man, I prefer the Parfum.
I have 2 drops of Parfum, as you can see. But you know, this is one of those that I will have to buy a new bottle. Now, Dior Homme Intense. I fell in love when this came out. I was really into this fragrance. But now, I don't know. I don't really wear it.
Maybe it's too feminine.
Yeah, a bit feminine. And, I don't know. On my skin, the dry down, I don't like the dry down. I like the opening a lot, but the dry down, it's very average. I prefer Dior Homme EDT or the Toilette 1,000 times over this one. So that was our review. She liked Dior Homme Parfum better, and me too. I prefer.
Alright, so the conclusion was Dior Homme Parfum was better. Okay, so this is not going to be an hour. This is going to be 30 minutes. New format. Let's see how it goes. So I'm wrapping up the Tony Law show, the Procrastination show, where I just talk about the random shit, whatever. It's kind of like the random show by Tim Ferriss, Kevin Rose. Welcome. Enjoy. Have a good day.